Alright, welcome back. As soon as the waves clear, and we'll see, we got ourselves a nice target. No, that's clicking off. Alright, open tube 1. We'll set it to contact. High speed because he's pretty close. Merchants, she's not one of them. I know that much. Large structure, gap. Old split? Yes. So range is as soon as it comes back. I need to see the ship. Both sides. A little bit lower. Right about there. It's in TC. We'll also open up tube 2. Contact high speed because these large ones take 2 sometimes. Yep, she's real close. Angle on bow looks to be about 45 starboard. Yeah, roughly 45. Then gotta let some time pass. Of course, I'm not exactly perfectly perpendicular to her course, so we can afford to let her go past 0 on our little scale here. Let go for as long as we can. Alright. Get a re-range. See as we can actually, see. Right about there. Uh, 5 knots. Seems reasonable to me. You see, angle on bow is now roughly 65, 70 degrees. Yeah, roughly. And that's not right. Here we go, let's look at that. Yep, that should be good. So, as soon as we can see, tube 1. Aim for forward section. Tube 2 will go for roughly the middle. And fire. F11, not F10. Yeah, and we're so close that it's really hard to miss at this kind of range. Although I have missed at this kind of range before. In fact, I think that's going to hit here, right about midships, instead of being a forward section underneath the forward mast. So that second torpedo might not even hit. No, it's going to hit. Question is where. So the first one was basically midships. Second one is basically in the exact same position. Alright, you just ate 2 torpedoes. You're on fire. There's no hole in your hull. They should have been set to contact, so hopefully that's just like a little graphical thing. Hopefully we'll see you slowing to a stop. Of course, I'm not going to engage you because I'm pretty sure you guys have deck guns. At least I thought you did. We're also running kind of low on deck gun ammunition either way, so we're just gonna kind of hope she sinks. It'd be nice if she did. That's actually a point. Alright, we've got less than 1 full reload forward and still all of our aft torpedoes. Probably gonna have to start using the aft torpedoes soonish because we're running out of forward torpedoes. It actually kind of does look like she's down by the head a little bit, down by the bows. She's got that very slight tilt forward going on. Yeah, she's definitely down by the bows. So hopefully that would actually be a kill. Yeah, she's definitely down by the bows. Her stern's coming out of the water. So I'm gonna break things off here while she slowly sinks. Maybe. Also looks like she's coming to a stop, which also probably means we got her boiler room. In fact, there's no smoke coming out of her stack, so we probably got the boiler room. And she's going down by the head even more every second. So yeah, I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back once we find something else, or we make it to Hiroshima Harbor. And well, we're not too far away. We just gotta navigate this channel with all these other harbors and all their escorts to get past. Unless, of course, their escorts are like Guam and Saipan and still in the harbor. But I will see you then. Well, she's managed to hang on for past hour or so, so we're gonna give her some parting shots as we leave. Just some more target practice for our deck gun crew. It looks to be good. Aim for waterline, please. Not for superstructure. Actually, she does have a very small amount of smoke still coming out of her mast. Her stack, not her mast. If there was smoke coming out of her mast, that would be quite interesting. No, she's still got a very tiny bit of engine power left, it seems. She's moving very, very slowly. It also doesn't appear she actually does have any guns, so, well, we slowly go towards Hiroshima. We're just gonna let the deck gun crew, have some target practice, because she's basically a sitting target. So, good practice for them. Nice underwater hit from that range. Okay, that was less than good, guys. Come on. You had it already. Yeah, she's even more down by the bows. Still hanging on, though. Which is surprising. I get the feeling that those torpedoes may have been, at least one of them may have been a contact influence, or maybe both of them, because there's no actually holes in her side. But she's now gone. So that was indeed a large old split freighter for 18,000 tons. And of course, we just had to give her a little bit of nudging, and now she's going down quite rapidly. Well, considering she stayed afloat for about an hour or so after taking two torpedoes, I would call that. I would have hoped she would have sank without her help, but I don't mind giving her a few deck gun shells to help her on her way. But oh, and it appears she also may have struck bottom because we are in a channel area, so the water's a little bit shallower. Now she's on fire. Sure, but I will break things off here again, and I'll bring you back should we find anything else. Alright, welcome back. We got what appears to be another ship coming in. That's a really bad angle. That's a really, really bad angle. I can kind of tell that's not her because she has little draft hooky things. That's not her. Wrong structure. No, missing the triangle on the aft mast. Bow on. Too narrow. Oh, apparently there's also an aircraft incoming. It's missing a little section on top. Wrong bridge. I feel like that's too close. Yeah. She's not a submarine tender. And then she's definitely not a fishing boat. Looks like she's maybe got, or she's got 2 triangles. That's close, but not her. Again, that's close, but not her. I wish I could tell more easily right now. Don't think that's aggressive enough, though, on the, what's what thing? Oh, there. That bridge is off ever so slightly. Well, let's get the angle in bow, and it's like 10, 15 degrees off the bow. We can at least get that in. Actually, well, no, it's missed. It's got the wrong mast. Wrong mast. That looks like her. Is she a tanker? Actually, that's very, very close. Close but not right. Yeah, it actually looks like she's got the mast forward of the stack. Ah, there she is. That's our best candidate so far. And it's looking a lot like it. She's even got that correct aft mast. So that's a nice old target. Now we've got her. We can do that. It's in the TDC. Actually stop the boat. Let's also open up tube 6. Contact, high speed, shell draft, contact, high speed, shell draft. There we go. Now it's 16:06. That's a little bit of time pass. Gonna give her roughly 315. I'll actually bring her pretty close to 90 on the AOB. Alright. Range is that. Angle on bow is 65-ish degrees. 8 knots. Course 55 degrees. Sure. Let's check it. Not quite right. Angle on bow. There we go. That's the right AOB. Let's rearrange. Or there. And that's her. That is a doornail. Alright, so dislock. Tube 5. And tube 6. Oh, and that's basically a straight run for these torpedoes. That's how close we are. Which is good. However, if we miss, we've got nothing left in reserve. Yeah, she would have no time to dodge. There we go. Nice solid impact. Didn't get her engine room though, but her forward section is engulfed in flames. And we definitely won't be engaging her on the surface because she's got a deck gun mounted forwards. And, well, she can shoot back, and that's something we don't like. We don't like it when they can shoot back. We much prefer it when they don't. So, hopefully she'll sink, but she just appears to be just going. Who? What? Someone's just dropping bombs. Okay. Sure. Yeah, apparently she doesn't care. Much like the tanker didn't really care until we gave her some deck gun treatment. She also does not appear to be in the caring mood. I'm just trying to see if I can't see the plane that shot those bombs. 315 long range. There it is. Is that a 0? Or a float 0? Could be. Well, it could be a Betty. Or an M1K, who knows? All I know is that she's very much on fire. I think that's a Betty or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Betty of some kind. Or an H6K could be as well. Actually, it kind of looks like one now that I think about it. Got the little pontoons under the wings. I'm not playing Identify the Aircraft. If I can ever come to you. Yeah, that's an H6K. Or an H8K. Japanese floatplane, effectively. Yeah, and she's just buggering off. And, well, we're not going to engage her on the surface, not with the deck gun. So, hopefully she'll sink. If not, then enjoy the fuel fire, crew. But I'll break things off here again. Let's get this scope down before anything else decides to try and bomb us. And I'll bring you back once we find, well, hopefully something that will sink. Or we make it to Hiroshima. So I'll see you then. Alright, this appears to be a very, very target-rich area. Because we found yet another contact. And it's not a huge European liner. That may actually be under a fleet oiler of some type. No, that's her there. Medium tanker. So let's get the range in. Right around there. And then... That's 45, so right about 20, 22. And then of course, gotta let time pass again in order to be able to get her speed. Contact. She's probably gonna be within. Yeah, she's within high speed range, I think. Yeah, that's within high speed range. We'll go for a little bit. Actually, if we time this just right. Right about there. Let's get the range again. We'll have a nice 45-degree shot. Go for speed, 7 knots. That's roughly 45. That's basically dead on. Almost perfect solution. She's how many tons? Almost 5,000. I think a single torpedo will be able to do her. There we go. Tube 1's away. Forgot to open the doors. Yeah, that's good. Looks like it's going to be good. We're close enough again that it doesn't really matter. And you see, you may have noticed that our battery is very, very low. It's at 11%. Because we've been traveling submerged due to the large number of aircraft, and also somewhere down towards the southish area, southeast, there's an enemy warship now come to the area because the Japanese have had enough of our shenanigans in trying to blow up their ships. So he's come along to just put a stop to that if he can. A little bit, speed might have been slightly off. Oh yeah, that's a good solid hit. Oh, she's gone. That's what we're looking for. That might have been her boilers going up. Of course, now that Japanese warship probably saw that, is not probably going to come over here to investigate, and we've got to now dodge it with 11% battery. That's going to go superbly well. But I'm going to break things off here again and get rid of that. And I'll bring you back once we encounter something else. So I will see you then.